Hey everybody, Jay Barino here, welcome back. It's Armies of Exigo. We're playing the Fallen campaign only on Mission 2, experiencing some issues with the menu and getting to the mission select. So we're just going to use this play last button, and what we'll do at the end of each mission is check if there's an interlude so we can just watch it rather than having to worry about going through the mission select to get to it. If there's not an interlude, we can end the video, etc., etc. It's going to be fine. I think the first video was the biggest issue because I couldn't get to that cinematic. That's neither here nor there. You don't care about that. I'll take care of it. Let's go. Play last. Mission 2, The Last Queen. 6 cycles later, Dark Elves have captured the 4th Queen. Everyone likes some good old Dark Elves, you know?
The last queen is not here.
It would appear there are other players in this great game.
By whom, Lord Karen?
Dark Elves. They've decided to play a dangerous game with us. They have breached the nest and stole away the grubs and the queen. The topper of the queens can only be the result of elfin interference, one of their cursed matriarchs.
We must recover the queen.
They will be dealt with and the queen returned. Construct a base among these ruins. Deploy a soul trap. The spirits of our enemies will serve us.
So be it.
A soul trap?
All shall
Okay, so we
kneel
still have
before
Karen. Got hive spitters. Can we build them now? Hive splitters. Nope, spitters. Yes, we can build them. Okay, so we need more supply. Lightning Spire. Soul Essential Building allows the collective unit experience. Collective unit experience is intriguing to me. So let's, it's F. So let's go ahead and, let's get another summoner, because we are supply blocked.
mine. I must make haste.
And, yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what upgrades we're going to get for these stingers, because they are not good incubators. Oh, hello. Let's freeze these jerks in the back. Try to take care of these ones. Yep, they're Dark Elves, alright. Incubator, I guess let's get a Lightning Spike. Yeah, let our main man tank the melee units. These spitters seem pretty good, plus the poison. Like, that might be my main... Again, my main jam here. I'm intrigued to see what the soul trap is going to be.
The Dark Elves' attack upon us was treachery, but treachery we met with the might of our army. Their captured souls will serve us well in our inevitable victory.
Stay your hand, Lord Karen. I did not come to battle with you, but rather to have words with you.
I am at a disadvantage, lady. You know me, but I do not recall having met you.
I am Domina, Princess Royal of the House of Malakane, ruler of the Deep Elves. You are in my realm. Do not think that we are so unaware of who and what you are.
Be that as it may, it isn't a princess I seek, but a queen. You have the mother of the hive. I want her back.
I don't have your grub queen. Nor do we of the Deep Elves care about your campaign against the surface dwellers. No, I haven't interfered in your schemes, but I am aware of who has.
Continue.
Lord Shaitan of the House Seldorn set his minions about stealing the Hive Queens. He wishes to possess a weapon with which he can oppose me and my house. I propose an alliance. I want Seldorn destroyed. You want your queen.
You would think that I need an alliance with you?
Perhaps not. But I tell you this. Shaitan is no fool. Alone, you will not be able to vanquish him. Were he to seize the throne of the Deep Elves, he will take his war to you and your ageless ones, of which we know.
Very well, princess. For now.
Okay, so now we've got some dark elves. Still waiting on the soul trap, so this is who we have to destroy. And we've got... Okay, so she needs to survive, but we can't control her or anything like that. Okay, and then... Do we have any... There's some trees down there. I was like, we really need some lumber income here. So let's get some workers.
I shall not be...
And I'm leaning towards really just making a lot of...
There is not enough wood.
Here, we'll go F. There we go, for soul form.
The building is complete.
Really just making exclusively these hive spitters. They seem really strong, and our melee option is really crappy. So, like, just make a large number of hive spitters. And I guess the little guys are useful for something. So we can make... Increases damage, increases armor, increases movement speed of hive splitters. That's something that we're kind of looking for here. So let's get some folks on lumber. There really are not many trees available here. I assume we can return to the incubator because it's basically the blacksmith. And I guess we can take Karen to, like, look around outside our base. We're relatively new with this faction, so that's why I'm a little hesitant to do, I guess, really anything. We're going to get some extra gems from this. We've got a lot of gold. What I would really like... Let's get one more summoner. It seems like these things return more resources every time they... Yeah, and they cost 2 supply as well, so I think they work at, like, double efficiency, essentially.
Out of my way. I must make haste. I can smell the intrigues of the elfin priestess in this room. Her stench marks it with her foul magic. The plants, look to them. They are base-made. They must be destroyed. Out of my way.
They are base-made. They must be destroyed. What a goof.
Before me. This world.
Think you can kill this before he dies? We're gonna find it. Yeah, definitely.
Your desire.
Okay, so what I would like is another hive. There you go. And then you can go into control form, buddy. And, like, I don't see a reason to, like, spread out my summoners in control form, you know? Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I might as well just exclusively kind of put them in, like, a big chunk in, like, one location. So what is this soul trap? It says that it's, like, combined unit... Let me read that again. Essential building allows the collective unit experiencing. So for the humans, they each individually leveled up, and at certain levels they provided auras to each other. This, it's what I'm guessing is maybe like you actually can't level up your units until you have the soul trap, which is weird because the humans had no prerequisite at all. So I think that's interesting. Let's go ahead and get movement speed first. I like the ability to improve the speed of my bugs. I think that's going to be really useful. Okay, now I got that lumber income that we always needed. Yeah, so see, like, peasants can go 2 per mineral field or gold patch, whereas these can only be 1. Yeah, they're going to be fine. He heals he heals a lot faster because he gets 4 HP per second, basically, whereas my normal units seem like they get 1. Maybe even per 2 seconds. It's kind of hard to tell, to be honest.
This world.
Let's just send him out and get rid of these things. These kind of keep you penned in your base, don't they? Anyway, getting used to this this faction here. Really, understanding how we gain supply is one thing. They are base built. They must be destroyed.
Dangerous one.
Let's just grab another hive, and then we can go control form.
With haste.
Let's get a few more summoners. What sucks is you have to build the summoners and then put them into control form, so that's kind of a bummer.
None shall oppose me.
Let's kill this, and then we can back up. He's fine. Man, I was really worried about this whole widescreen issue because I couldn't figure out how to, like, get into the mission select, and now I realized we're just never going to use the mission select. We're just not going to do it, and that's fine. Again, it's kind of a bummer that I had to, like, figure out a way around it, but it was really only a problem in the first mission, and now I can always use that load previous, and we'll be all good. Should I even bother with hive stingers? Like, I really just like the hive splitters, or spitters, rather. So let's just stick with it. Do you think she's in danger at all? She's got something that's buffing her. Frost shield. I assume she cast that on herself. This seems like a solid group. Let's move out and see if we can at least connect with Pink. What's nice is Pink is gonna help us figure out where we need to go. I mean, like, yeah, sure, let's get some stingers. They build quickly, and they're very cheap. They're gold only, so we could just flood the battlefield with those as necessary.
None shall oppose me.
None shall oppose me. Alright, let's go this way. Okay. Kind of nice that we have an ally. Keeps the enemy busy for at least a little bit. Where is this taking us? This looks like it's going to be a dead end. Hopefully there's going to be some resource pickups or something, but...
These creatures do not travel alone.
Retreat. I loathe
nah, dog.
this world. None shall oppose me.
Telling me to retreat, are you kidding me?
I must make haste. Out of my way.
Alright, well, I guess let's leave.
Make way.
And, yeah, fine. I kind of like the idea of just making 1 billion stingers. Keeping up with supply in this way is going to be confusing, because I can't just, like, take a random worker and turn it into supply, you know, like build a farm and shift queue up. I have to specifically build workers and then to, like, I have to stay way more ahead of supply with this faction. It's interesting.
I shall not be
Okay, so Pink is going to continue, or Red, rather, is going to continue attacking us. That's pretty much what I would expect. This is not, what's nice is it basically functions as stasis. They're not completely immune, though, so that's something. I mean, the thing with these stingers is they do pretty good damage and they attack really quickly.
this world.
Gather 1,000 experience points in the soul trap. Done. So what does that do? Does that, maybe, you know what it is? I wonder, does, like, everything level up? Fallen units level up collectively. Notice that same types of units are always the same level. Fallen units gain experience only if a soul trap is active. Well, I didn't get any XP. Was something supposed to happen? Or maybe I haven't gathered enough XP. But that's what I was thinking, is like, okay, so like all my units will go from level 1 to level 2 straight up, which is actually really cool. I like that a lot.
Make way.
The question is, do they need to be attacking us for it to be collected? I doubt it. I doubt it. What I like, it's like the economy is simplified in some ways, like you need fewer workers to collect resources. But on the other hand, it's like an unfortunate amount of... Vengeance Hall, alright. He's got like a separate base here. It's gonna be a big freeze. Big freeze! Let's go! So let's watch this real quick. Yeah, see, so it is gaining the XP. The question is, like, what does it take to actually get... Oh, okay, no, now they're leveled up. I need 1 extra level. So my Hive Stingers have leveled up, but my Hive Spitters have not. So, next question. If I build a Hive Stinger now, what happens? Love. Okay, awesome. So it's just permanent throughout the map. So the longer you're on a map, the more you're just gonna pop off. I actually quite like that in a way. So that way, like, if as your army dies, as it is probably going to do quite a bit, what's going to end up happening is you can replace it with an equally powerful force. See, these are all still level 2. Why did the one that spawned end up being level 3? I don't... again, I'm sure someone in the comments can explain it, and it's something that I will certainly pick up myself in time. See, these are level 2. It's possible that only my stingers leveled up to level 3. Yeah, okay. So there are different requirements, basically. Okay, I think we're going to have to back up. This is a lot of stuff.
None shall oppose
That's
me.
fine.
I must make haste. None shall
So we had a bunch of units that were there, and then we have to also deal with the reinforcements that were coming in. There was an attack wave, and then also the stuff that was being built continuously out of this base. And then we can also check what's down there. And we might be able to coincide with our ally, I'm not sure. It doesn't hurt to just back up here and get healed up. Get like a full group of creepy little spider creatures.
We do not have enough gold.
Yeah, I can see how we're gonna bomb through all of our resources very quickly here, very quickly. Soul Trap. I guess if they destroy the Soul Trap, we're pretty fucked, huh? So that's got to be basically the first thing that we build in pretty much every instance is going to be the Soul Traps.
This world will be mine.
So we'll have a full group here. And I guess what we can do is just focus fire with these to just blast through stuff. These things have a good amount of HP, so I'm very, very happy with them. Guess I could use super groups. Let's move back out here. I'd like to just finish this up so they stop building out of these structures. But they have a lot of units. They just have a lot of units. And I guess I should take this extra base as well. I could also check down here. I don't know what was up with that other random creep in the upper left. Was that supposed to trigger something else? Or maybe there's another one. There might be another. Okay, these things suck. I wonder if maybe we can build those eventually.
Make use of the raw materials in this cavern, Lord Karen.
What? How do they get around me? I have no idea how they get around me, but it's fine. Let's take a small group and head down here. Again, I want to just check all this out. So this winds around to that red base. That's fine.
Make way. None shall oppose me.
Maybe there's going to be another one of those big bugs down here.
None shall oppose
Or some resource pickups would be welcome as well.
Our units are being attacked.
This world will be mine. I must.
Oh, this is how they got to me. I see. So we have a pretty solid defender's advantage here as well. Yes, our buildings also regenerate. All right, let's go and finish up red. Also, here goes pink, so this is my opportunity. Let's do it. Right, so pink is going to get overwhelmed, but we can come up there and flank, and this is also going to stop one of their incoming attacks as well. It seems like these attack waves always have there's always a bunch of stuff there to defend against attacks as well, like large defensive forces, I should say. So by killing this, actually might have pulled their defensive force as well, which is great. I've noticed that defensive forces in this game have a really long pull range. That should free some of them. Perfect. Back up, back up. I'm mostly just going Hive Stingers now, just to help burn through buildings quickly. We have enough backline support. I think they're going to start path blocking each other. It's too bad we weren't here a little bit earlier. We could have helped Pink get through, but that's fine. We should be able to actually take out these buildings now. So, like, at a certain point, I imagine all of our stuff's going to be level 5, and that's going to be that, right? I honestly think I should... Well, I can't really focus fire down buildings. We don't really have much that's great against structures. You know what? I bet the Hive Stingers are pretty good against buildings. Probably, yeah, noticeably better than our other stuff. Okay, and now the only way they can get to us is through these passages, I think. They might be able to come down... Yeah, that's not connected. Yeah, let's just destroy this and get it over with. Nice, there's all our stingers. Yeah, we just don't have much that's great against buildings at this certain stage, but eventually once we can get enough upgrades, they'll be fine. And the leveling up, as far as I can tell, is just for HP, just like the other, just like the Empire. I think this just connects to red. There might be something up there, too. I mean, here, why don't we just fly and then go up here and look? This is going to be a really easy and quick way to scout, and cheap. Very quick and cheap way to scout in the future, so that's good. Okay, just more bases. Extra bases to take, more than I need. I haven't actually taken any extra bases. Yeah, so this is just another way into red. So there's Lord Shaitan. Do we just have to kill him?
All shall kneel before me.
I will say that pathfinding in this game is quite nice. Like, it works pretty good. This is going to be rough. Let's freeze the ones in the back. Specifically their hero also. Get rid of the frontliners, then we have to try to burn through buildings, which is going to be not pleasant. We need to kill these trees. Alright. Let's focus the Lord. Because once the Lord is dead, then they can't come back, right? There we go. That actually, I think that was it. I don't think we have to destroy their whole base. Yes? No?
This world will be mine.
Oh. Oh, we just have to walk him in there. So here comes Pink. Let's wait for Pink, and we just need a distraction. So we'll just wait for Pink to get here. We'll be all good. So yeah, we just gotta wait a little bit. They're gonna rebuild all their forces. That's fine. We just have to get to where we need to be. It might be easier to walk him down the right because that's where their base is. It's not a lot of stuff, but every little bit helps. It's going to be an interesting faction. We also, as far as I know, don't have any easy healing like the humans do. Also, that resurrection, 3 flippin' unit resurrection at a time is pretty absurd. Alright, let's go. We can also throw down a fatty heal. Okay, and again, I have way higher levels than them also. It seems like we don't benefit nearly as much per level, so that's something to keep in mind. Just walk down here, buddy. It's listed as hostile, but I think that should be okay. We just need to get here, please. No, get out of the way. I was just talking about how the pathfinding seemed okay, but it's not. There we go. We've done it. Yeah, and then they turn neutral.
Was this as good for you as it was for me? You see, Lord Karen, some alliances can be most beneficial. Your Hive Queen is returned, her grubs as well, all unharmed.
And the contender to your throne, Princess, let us not forget his fate.
It is a fate to be shared by all who would raise hand against me. So, with your queen in hand, you will wage your war against the surface dwellers?
You would make another offer, Princess?
You sense correctly. Even with the Hive at your command, the surface dwellers are resourceful and tenacious. The old alliances have been reforged, and the wizard Prince Ulrich seeks even now to break the back of the tribes. We of the houses are no friend to the world above. Let us forge a stronger pact.
And what are your terms?
I know what you want. What you seek. Take it. We of the Underrealm care little for the schemes of dead races. But leave this world to me.
I must consult with the Ageless Ones. We shall go before them and hear their words. They await us even now.
We've done it. Let's check for an interlude. That was an interesting mission. It seems like when we're up against like beefier opponents, this is going to be rough, but I assume we'll get way stronger tools at our disposal eventually. I think swarms of flyers could be pretty good. I like that we can actually... I think our hive stingers will actually be quite good as like en masse like anti-air bee swarms. I think that's kind of what I'm looking forward to using them as. Interlude, yes, Dark Alliance. 9 cycles later, Karen brings Domina before the Ageless Ones.
What treachery is this, Karen? You dare to bring one of the Dark Elves to the core.
There was no betrayal. We of the ruling house of the Deep Elves have known of this place for centuries, though we did not seek it out. I come to you with an offer of treaty. Allegiance in your war against the surface dwellers.
Her alliance would speed our efforts. The enmity the Deep Elves have toward their cousins is a weapon we may wield. The Dreamer will not look favorably upon this, Karen. Time grows increasingly short. The stone is already stirring. We feel it rousing from its long slumber. There is no time to consort with her.
My people know of this legend of your stone. It reaches back some 500 years.
Roanan Flamebringer used the power of the stone to defeat us.
It is said that he sealed the stone with 3 glyphs, ensorcelled stamps that you have not been able to defeat. Ruanan took the secret of the seals to his grave.
She knows much, more than is wise for her to know. She will make a useful tool for our devices. Princess, we are an ancient and noble race, the Fallen. We are from another plane. Throughout the ages we have wandered, from world to world, dimension to dimension, consuming each world, making them an extension of our own dark plane of existence.
I begin to see, Karen. This Heart of the Void is a powerful artifact. You will use it to turn this world into your own, to draw it into the fabric of your home dimension.
Does this displease you, Princess?
No. Your world, I suspect, is like onto this one, the Underrealm.
It is. But in order to use the stone, the secret of Ruanan's seals must be uncovered. And the one place to do this are the human lands.
A daunting task.
Lead our forces to the northern frontier of Noran and strike at them. It is there the tomb of Ruanan resides.
Then this is a most fortuitous alliance, fell lords. I understand the language of the dead. At his grave, I will uncover the secret of Ruanan's seals.
We come now to the price of this allegiance.
Give me an army to destroy the dwarves. Give me this army, and you shall have what you desire, Ageless Ones.
Done and done, Princess. But remember, we do not suffer failure.
I would love it if she betrays us later. I would love it. All right, the Dwarven Gate next time. See you then. Bye-bye.